One of the fun things I always talk about is, what's coming next year, and everyone tries to rub the crystal ball. The reality is for the last 5 years, it's ransomware. I don't think that's going to change. I think you're looking at an industry that's billions and billions of dollars. Now, when you throw AI tooling into that, it's going to take it to a whole new level. I'm able to open the world up of malintended people by providing them even smarter tools than they have before. And that's going to cause us in the defensive side and the companies who employ us to really raise their game. I think cyber insurance is really just in its nascent stage, but I think companies are now starting to consider it as just standard part of their business operation. So I think you'll see it as common as you would any other type of insurance over time. And I think that bodes for two reasons. One is the maturity of the security industry and the need for cyber insurance. The maturity of the cyber insurance industry as well. Them just getting more sophisticated, understanding their value proposition is much stronger now than it ever has been. And so I think the combination of the need and the combination of the value that the insurance providers give is just going to make that even more commonplace than it is today. In the cyberspace back in the early 2000s when I started my cyber journey, there wasn't a lot of cyber education in universities. Now it's become such an exciting place for people with technical acumen to move to. We're getting students out of universities that are well-versed in cyber defensive tactics. And so I think that bodes well for the future of cyber defenses, just because we're getting a much more educated cyber workforce. Yeah, I think if I had to pick one bold prediction, I do think AI is going to fundamentally change everything we do in a pretty dramatic way. We get caught up in the ChatGPT type of stuff, but that's not where I see the biggest innovation in AI. It's really going to come from the things that you don't see. From an adversarial perspective, it's autonomous hacking activity. And once we enable those tools to go out to the criminal community, it's going to just make commonplace very, very sophisticated attacks. That's a big challenge. And so it's going to make the defensive side really have to up their game and counterbalance that with their own very sophisticated AI capabilities. And this is only going to become a bigger challenge as computing power continues to rise. Right around the corner is quantum computing. That's not science fiction. That's going to happen here pretty soon and be fairly commonplace, say, in the next decade. My bold prediction is we're going to really start to see more autonomous type of attacks. We're going to see phishing attacks that are indiscernible from real activities, and it's going to make our lives pretty challenging. And it's going to take companies like Arctic Wolf to really come in there and help protect customers against that.